we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle. Big
Check it. This unique hustle. It's your boy ECO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing, official Miss Jamaica. What's going on?
Nothing in the Modelo all going. I want y'all to stop what you're doing right now. Go like, subscribe, follow us on all social media platforms. When I mean all, I mean our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it. We're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101. We pop up first in line, I guarantee you. But if you want to see all our exclusive content, because all y'all always see us on the street and talk about, man, I love what y'all doing. Keep up the good work. How can we support your brand? This is how you can support our brand. Go on our YouTube channel, and under each and every video, including this one right here in the description section below, there's a link that says join our membership. Click that link, follow all the instructions, and let me tell you, you get all the exclusive content that everybody want to see, but you're going to be able to see it just by being a member. Thank you in advance, and we love you.
Man, listen, man, I'm down there in Houston, Texas, man. Scrooston, Texas, man. I got a jewel here. This nigga right here, man, just gonna jump on the internet, try to take over the podcast world. I was gonna hate on this nigga. I really was, because I said, the nigga look like he got something going over there, man. But then I found out the nigga was a vet. My guy, Mike D is in the building, man. Welcome to Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
I finally made it. Mama, I made it. Mama.
Say, man, you been causing some, hey, you touched down the cause hell, man.
That's what we try to do, man. We try to shake it up. I'm going to be honest with you, man. We boring in Houston.
Oh, I hear you.
Man, our podcast game boring, man. Our interviews boring, man. It's time to bring some excitement to this game, man. Dallas, y'all hate it. Y'all been having it too long up there, man. You talking about you hating, I'm hating because I'm trying to get in. You a penitentiary nigga like me.
Let's get it.
We ain't supposed to get along, period.
At all.
I know you love them Cowboys.
No, I don't.
You
Actually,
don't?
they
Oh,
cool.
we don't really.
I'm an East Texas nigga. So you gotta say I'm East Texas.
Okay.
So it's a little different.
East Texas
I'm an East Texas nigga, but
bad.
I'm a Dallas. If I'm gonna pick, it's Dallas. But anyway, I want you to do me a favor. Don't let this nigga make it. Let's bring him in the way we bring him in.
Okay. So you're born and raised here in Houston, Texas?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Okay, where?
I was born in Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana, up north, Louisiana. Half my family in Lafayette, half of them in Monroe. And I was raised right here in Houston, Texas ever since I was 5. But I must make it be known that Monroe, Louisiana is in my bloodline.
You niggas crazy down there in Monroe, man.
Gunroe.
Hey, shout out to my boy Money Moses from Monroe. He locked up right now. My other co-host, he will be home top of the year, y'all. Let's go.
And you said you left at how old? You left Louisiana?
When I was 5.
5. So you don't remember nothing about no Louisiana?
Yeah, I had to go back every summer.
Every summer?
Yeah, when I say, when your grandma and them still there, you know, send my baby home. I had to catch the Trailway bus with $100 or $200 taped on the inside of my back. Rest in peace, Bob. I love you to death. She got rid of my tail for 3 months. Yes, so I do know a lot. Yes,
can you cook Louisiana dishes?
Not at all. Not at all. And I hate when my people come in because they won't eat nothing. They got to cook. They not going to no restaurant because they say Texas people can't cook.
That's right. They gonna talk that talk.
I bet you didn't stop them from cooking.
Oh no! Oh no! Shit! Oh no! Now you got the Lafayette coming out. I sit back and my uncle do the cooking in my family as well, so you know it's good when you got the man that do the cooking when grandma get out the way.
Oh yeah.
You know it's serious, so yeah, I never stop him, but
So was your mom and dad together at the time when you used to always go back and forth to Louisiana?
Well, my dad passed away when I was like 7, so when we moved out here together, they would send me back, and I split my time up down in between his parents and my mom's parents.
Okay.
So yeah, after he passed away,
what did he pass away from?
Cancer.
Cancer. Wow.
Yeah, cancer.
That's early.
Yeah, super early, and
wow.
We like
How
20 years
he?
apart. He was like 20, and I'm 50, and we 20 years apart.
He was 20 when he passed away.
Yes, ma'am. And,
I don't normally hear like a lot of that age group.
And then that back then, 76, 78, It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. You know what I mean? But you know, it's all good.
Are you his only child?
No, but I have a brother that don't claim me. That stay in, I think it's...
So he was older?
Yeah, he's older than me in Indianapolis. He don't claim me because I went to the penitentiary.
That's what he mad about.
And the man wrote me. I found out about it and wrote me. And I said, let me write me. I got a brother.
Yeah.
And I'm like 30-something years old. Man, I got my other brother's Bam, but this from my dad's side. I'm like, man, oh, got a brother. He hit me back. He said, please don't communicate with me no more. I don't communicate with felons. I'll meet you when you come home. And yeah, I've been home. And then when he found out who I was, he tried to retract. He didn't know who I was. And when he found it out, and then he tried to backtrack. So yeah.
He said, I'll meet you when you get home. Wow.
I love that.
That's the way it be.
How much older than you?
I think they said it was like about 3 or 4 years old. It wasn't too much older. So we would have been compatible.
Right.
You know what I mean? So his loss, not mine.
Right, man. Yeah, God got a way of making things.
But I do got another brother, man.
By your
marriage? Mama? No, through marriage.
Oh, through marriage. Okay.
And his name Bam. And that's my real brother. We've been dying here. My big brother, he been having me ever since. That's cool. And then I got little Troy's and OGs in the game that just grabbed me and just, hey, come on. You know, when I was real young, man, you know, we've been in this rap game a long time.
Since your dad passed away when you were 7, do you remember him though?
Not at all. All I know is what they tell me. I'm his favorite. I rode on the seat at this, that, and the third, and I act just like him, look like him, move like him. You know, every woman before my mom passed away that I took home, she used to say, "Nah, we gonna be all right, but I want you to know something. This boy's daddy's child." And that's my son.
Wow.
Going to get in other words, he gonna have 2-3 women. That's why I couldn't mess with his daddy. You know what I mean? 'Cause when they moved out here, they was together, but then right before he died, she had to get away from him. She like, I can't do this here. You out here in Houston cutting up.
Wow.
Tall, dark, and handsome. They doing this thing. That Louisiana accent on them Texas girls. Ran my mama right up out of there. You know, strong, independent black woman too.
That's
man, I mean, just when you think about Houston, man, you got a lot of people down here that you start to look back at, man. This legacy of the music. You said that you was born in Louisiana. You know, people pull your card. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I seen. I'm gonna go right in. You know, I seen Saul said that Bun was from Port Arthur, but I think he did it in a way to where he might have not knew. I don't know, but I don't think he meant no harm because it wasn't even reflective of Bun. It was more reflective of the situation. You know what I'm saying? That he was trying to create with who was representing, you know, H-Town. When it come down to it, being from Louisiana originally, how do you bridge that gap? Because people will look at you and have a certain stigma because you're not originally from here.
What I do is when I first dropped my first independent with my money, it was Laugh Text Records. This is the first collaboration compilation album that came when DJ Screw was alive in '98. I was the first CEO to pay all the Hawk. You know, Pat was on my label. I had him signed before D-Rec.
You had him before D-Rec?
Yeah. That's public knowledge, you know what I mean? Like, we was a group, Southside Players was Mike D, Fat Pat, and 3-2. I was the money. They was the talent.
Okay.
So the first label I put together was Laugh Text because I was trying to bond that Louisiana, Texas.
As you should.
So that they know.
'Cause it's right there.
Hey, I was getting my money in Louisiana at that time, but I was repping H-Town with Screw. And I grew up, went to school, I hear everything. But I think due to who I am and what I didn't put down out here, I don't get it bad as other people. Bun reps PA.
You definitely rep PA.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I've been knowing Bun probably for a lot of these cats. When he was staying on my girl Kim sofa when he was first coming down trying to make it in the rap game. You know what I mean? First people I seen sacrifice to get to fame. You know what I mean? Really sacrifice. No struggle, straddling the fence in the game. So Bun he reps PA. During that conversation with Walt, he was saying, like, everybody think Drake owe us something.
That's right.
But he was just saying that, like, Drake ain't done nothing for nobody in Houston. He's like, well, he does something for Bun. Well, Bun technically is not from Houston. He reps PA, but we love him as a Houstonian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then Bun came out and said, man, actually, I was born on the north side.
It shook everybody up. That nigga Bud, man.
He was happy. Because you know why? Me and Slim argue all the time. We all work out together. So his thing, this our argument, where the south side and the north side start and stop in Houston. So he said, oh, Mike D, you from 3rd Ward. That's the middle of the city. That's not a side. You in the middle. So you ain't from the south side. Megan Thee Stallion from Pearland. No, her daddy from South Park. That make her Zero from Mo City.
Yeah, that's right.
Travis Scott from Mo City. Y'all ain't got nobody. Y'all Y'all ain't got nobody. I say, he ain't born from the north. Oh, UGK. And people don't know. Like, to be able to laugh and joke about that in our old age when there was so much bloodshed being
Come on, man.
side.
Come on.
You said you was from the north or the south side. That was like saying you was a Crip or a Blood.
Yeah.
And to be able to laugh with him and get online and joke, you know, he's staying on the south side, y'all, by the way, anyway, I don't tell y'all what. Over there by that stove, by the left, yeah, that's third house. That's Slim Thug house, y'all. On the south side, you know what I'm saying? Because he really want to be from the south side. That's why he was so happy. But I ain't gonna hog it up with that, man. But no, we accept Bun, man. He was just saying it in that nature, saying like, you know, he hadn't really done nothing, but he came and he got the culture. His favorite rapper is Zero. He brings Zero out on stage every time. And the thing is, I mean, Walk should have got that feature at that time, but was he ready?
I look at things different, man. I really look at things different. Walk, God wanted him to be more independent and self-sufficient. You can't look at it like if he didn't get it, it was a reason God didn't let him get it, bro. So at the end of the day, you know, we got Walk, man. This dude here have done spectacular things in an environment where people not even really making and the moves he making. The independent people can look at his grind and look at how he moving, and it can help our people who don't know how to do things right now in this environment. That's the part where they leave it out. He might have got that feature and went up, and then them young kids who trying to figure it out, they don't have no blueprint. So really, Saucewalk is the blueprint for all the young people to know how to make it when they trying to struggle and strive to get their social media popping, to get their independent brand popping. They may not do it on his level, but he's the blueprint for this time. Man, I didn't mean to come on here. Man, I ain't come on here to shut that. Man, I shook up the world, nigga.
Hey, what you're saying is absolutely right. I tell him all the time, you the second coming of Robert Earl Davis, man.
Yeah.
Because Houston is known for independence.
That's right.
If a major artist gets on your hot song like Too Legit to Quit It and blow you up, and you still don't sign, they got a problem. They told Lil J back in the day, it'll never be another rapper like. That's why Cash Money got 30 million. That's why Master P got the deal he got. We'll never let y'all do it again. He went platinum independent. That's why he got Angus's and own half this city. Just look at one of these buildings, he stayed there.
Wow.
Where we at right now. Just look at any one of these apartment buildings, Lil J stayed there.
Yeah.
Look at any predominant neighborhood around the city, $1 million homes, he stayed there too.
Wow.
Everybody you meet gonna say, man, I got a house out. They get a little money first thing they say, man, I stay out there by Lil J.
Yeah.
Everybody do. That's how much property he got in Houston.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? So
hell of an investor.
Yeah. So
hell of an entrepreneur.
Yeah, they'll never let another rapper like happen. So you're right, his journey needed to be what it is. He was labeled goofy, cartoonish, and now when it made it, he's a genius.
There you go.
So it's good for them to eat it up.
And the kids, the kids,
genius.
The kids get to see that. The Houston kids, the Dallas kids, the Texas kids, the South. I look at all that. Yes. Even up on the East Coast, he go up there a lot. You can look at him and tell that I don't have to have nobody, man. If he did it like that, I can do it like that.
No big
and that nigga talented. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Your talent got to be there.
They just figured that out too. When he did that Leakers and he showed them that, oh yeah, we do some rapping around here.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, it's not a game. He's really, okay. Yeah, Houston, we got a problem.
Let me take you back. We talked about Bun a little bit, but I'm going to go back into the fact of UGK. You know I'm a big Pimp C fan. Period. Like, I don't care. Yeah. Niggas done got mad at me about Pimp C. I get a call every now and then. Nigga, man, you said that. I can't believe you said Pimp harder than everybody. Because I stand on what he stood on when it come down to standing in your demographic and not caring what nobody else think about who you are. Unapologetically, I'm going to give it to you. Mm-hmm. And that's what he was. And at the end of the day, a lot of niggas, man, he did this, he did that. You just represent a nigga. That nigga was dope here. Anything. I be hearing all kinds of. But the one thing you can't say is that nigga didn't rep who he was in the South, man, with that country rap tune. So give me some. How did you meet Pimp?
Pimp C, man, my boy Chad, man. They had a good friend of mine named Kim on the album called Cramping My Style.
That was hard.
So she was known as Infinity.
Okay.
She used to date my brother Bam at Bam's Auto and Detailing. Shout out, go get your spray, family business. And she used to date my brother, and she would bring them. She's from Port Arthur. She would bring Bernard and Chad out there when they were first doing, when they had Pocket Full of Stones before it all the way blew up.
Before it blew up.
First was doing their deal with Big Time. So the person to hang out with that knows something about some rapping, my brother Straight Street, I was with Lil Trae, but I'm taking a hiatus at this time. To hang with is me. We close in age. I know about the music. I know where to take y'all. I know where you shouldn't be. And so she would call me and I would get the Jag and take them everywhere with me all the time. Pimp. We used to wear glasses, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bond, they just, fresh from PA. And that's how we met like that. And then that's when I introduced them to 3-2. That's when they started all hanging. And then, Pocket Full of Stones got, you know what I mean? And they start being who they are.
Wow. When you think about just the way Pimp was, when it came down to producing, when did you first see that, man, that nigga can make that music?
Bro, when they did one day you here, next day you gone.
Seen it?
That was him in 3-2. It's really 3-2 song.
It's really 3-2 song. Bun and me talking about it.
He made the song for 3-2, and 3-2 called himself Falling Out with Pimp. That's the story of Go Get It.
Really?
Oh my God, that's the funniest ever, man. Because he loved 3-2, but at that time 3-2 was the man.
Yeah.
This before, when Bun and them had Pocket Full of Stones, it was cool. But when that Menace hit, that soundtrack hit, that's when the world knew jive, this, that. That's when it started being so. But Pimp 3-2 was already, I'm that
man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So when he doing it, he charged Chad $10,000 for the song.
Really?
To put it on the album, and then he gave, we partners, so he gave 5 racks, right? Chad.
But Bun said he didn't even like the song.
It's 3-2. That's what I'm telling you. That manyan, like he started that word manyan.
That's 3-2.
Can't say shit, no fingerprints.
Yeah.
So he gonna switch it. Even me, he don't care. When it come to his money, he want it.
He want it. He want that manyan.
Pimp had kind of, because he waiting on the label to pay him. I didn't give you what I'm gonna give you out of my pocket because we wanted to put it on that album. And 3, take me to Puerto Rico.
Oh, he gonna get it. He gonna get that.
Take me, I'm going to get this boy Pimp, man. I'm telling you, man. 3, stop, boy. Chad, put you in your mind. I'm finna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. Rest in peace, love to both of them.
Both of them. R.I.P., man.
That's them red niggas, though. You know how the red niggas, they won't take money, man.
Did y'all go down there?
Of course we went down there. I wasn't finna let him go down there and let him get in no trouble or nothing, but I had to go mediate. So I'm down there and him and Pimp in there. He say, man, I don't care nothing about that, man. Anyway, he said, can I get the money from the label 3? Can you just let me do that, man? No, man, I need my money, man. I said, but to hear both of them in there talking just how, how Pimp talking. Sound like twins talking at the time. Man, bro, you would have died up in that place, man. I'm talking about, man, them people arguing. I said, man, look at here, man. This is what we gonna do. What you got, Pimp? He give him 2,000, I give him 1,000. I say, when the rest of the money come in, he give the rest of the day. Let's go home, bro. Leave these people alone. The song dropping, it become a major hit.
Was this before it dropped?
Yes.
So this is before it dropped.
He knew what it was.
He knew that hoe was gonna go.
He knew that hoe was gonna go. And 3 really wanted it on his album, but he was in that legal battle with Rap-A-Lot at that time.
Okay.
So he knew it went. The best way for this to come out is I hand it over. He knew it was gonna go.
He knew it. That's probably one of the hardest songs they'll ever do.
And look,
for
both
real.
of them gone. It's
both
crazy.
of them gone. You gotta run the Spencer, man.
Like these people I came in the game with, I was 15 years old. Me and Scarface went to Lil Trae. Well, he went a little bit before me to Trae. We came from Jesse Harris, H-Town Records. I won a contest. They gave me a record deal when I was 14 going on 15. So the winner, the prize was a record contract. And Brad was already at that record company. That's how we met.
Wow.
And then he went to shortstop, and soon after that I followed him to shortstop. And by the time I was 15, 16, it was another level. In 89, 88, I know how them streets was back then.
Yeah, man, come on, man.
We was rapping for fun, but we was trapping for fun.
Trapping, everybody had a Uzi.
Yeah, and Lil Trae, I always like to tell him, man, Lil Trae had flippers like this here. They that like that. So you buy a $50 and you telling me to go to Rap-A-Lot and do what? What we doing here? You want me to go to Rap-A-Lot with you? I don't think Lil James got better flip. He like, we going to rap, fool, not do. Oh. My bad. But we wasn't looking for money back then. It was all about getting out there. You know, these kids, I love to see them with the money phones and all that, man. But early rap, we wasn't doing that for no money, man.
Trae, you remember, you got to go back to the diss song when he dissed, when Pimp C dissed Trae. Got to talk about that. You was in the midst of that. Nah,
Trae dissed me too. We dissed each other.
What was going on, man? Like, I was like, where did this come from, man?
First of all, we know our brother Pimp, rest in peace, is very vocal.
He can go, man. When it comes down to it, too, he gonna go there.
Oh, we gonna go.
You don't want that smoke.
He sued Trae. Trae was the first person that had Scarface. And his name was DJ Action at that time. The song was Scarface.
Okay.
So that blew up. And so Trae had all rights to that song before Lil J put it out. But he didn't, they came and they did what they did. He went to rap a lot. And so Trae had another song that was on the other side of the album called Another Head Put to Rest. That it wasn't Scarface, but he put it on to Want to Be a Baller.
Okay.
So they had a problem with that. He had to pay Brad $250,000 for using it. They was going to court. So by Pimp C coming home, and he was siding with Rap a Lot, and now Trae, you done did this here. Now you and Trae and Face was going back and forth. He had paperwork on each one of them. Had this. Oh, you snitch, he snitch, we snitch. Hey, everybody snitch, we snitch. So and Trae funny when he want to be, and Brad is too.
Yeah.
And Pimp jumped in the middle of it for Brad. And
I already seen it.
And you don't mess with him. You see, to us, Brad is Tupac.
Yeah.
So we love, like you love Pimp, but we look up to two people in Houston as the elder ones. We look up to K-Rino.
Yeah, I heard that.
K-Rino is the baddest rapper that ever came out in the world. He just ain't got his fame. Ain't nobody out rap K-Rino. And we look up to Face for storytelling and giving us the game on how to be the first one successful.
Yeah.
So he gonna ride with Face, man. And Trae, you know, he got love for Trae.
Yeah.
We all got love for Trae, but when you roll with Face, you messed up with Pimp, he gonna tell it all.
Man.
He gonna tell it all.
He gonna make it sound good.
Oh, man, you see how he did Jesus? One leg up, his backpack rapper, yo. And then look, when he got Master P, nobody's off the table with Pimp. And this another, I gotta do this one. I ain't never told nobody this one. And so this is exclusive Boss Talk.
Boss Talk 101.
I've been waiting to get here. I told your mama I made it. You know what I'm saying? I made it for the Pimp, baby. You feel, man? I gotta give my boy 17 Hog too, man.
Oh, shout out, man.
Shout out, man. Say, man, the man, oh my God, man, this Pimp C, man. Listen, bro, the man is such a character, bro. He dissed Master P, so everybody
I heard the song. The song went crazy.
So he was staying at a hotel in Sugar Land, right? And I know everybody heard about it.
Everybody heard the story. Okay. J-Dog come on. He said,
I see J-Dog younger than me.
I know it, but he came on and told about what he told him one day.
He can tell you that. I'm going to tell you.
I want to hear about firsthand, whatever.
Man, he was up in that room, and you know, Pimp, one thing about it, he don't care.
No,
he don't care. He don't care. I want my money, Percy. Percy. He owned him. Boy, them people called a Pimp up at that hotel.
He was by himself?
He was by himself.
Oh, damn.
He left and right, and my partner, man, to death. You know he read, so he wore every scar and bruise. But let me show you how much a Pimp is. He come up we up there recording at Rec Shop, and they got him, and everybody, they got him in a little huddle. See, D-Reg never tell the truth because he swore the secrecy. I don't mind, I tell it, because we rank on each other down here.
That's right.
Pimp and Pat up in heaven with Screw Land say, boy, this boy a damn fool. I know he ain't finna tell this story. Look here, man. Man, he walk up in there, and they trying to hide. He let me go, man. Hey, man, I'm going to get this boy, man.
Oh, damn.
You talking about, I don't need no nigga. Yeah. So I'm looking like, what the hell? I'm a Pimp. So I'm get out the booth. I run back up in there. He let me go, Mike D, man. Say, man. Them suckers Peter rolled me, man. Damn, they got me. I said, what happened, Pimp? Man, that Paris said, man, they Peter rolled me, man. I said, oh Pimp, we gonna be all right. He gonna kill him nigga. Hell yeah. We We gonna go kill them niggas, man. That's what we gonna do, man.
Damn.
I say, boy, look at here, man. I guess when he
How
left,
did y'all
he
talk him off of it? Off
and
the
what we
ledge?
didn't. Lil J, he went to Lil J and went to telling them, I guess, whatever they was gonna do, and Jay broke it up from there.
Yeah,
like, you know what Jay got the last say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They talk about Jay all they wanna, but I mean, he that guy, you know what I mean?
He got the last say. The one thing about it, man.
They his artist.
Yeah.
And he was managed by him at that time.
He was managed by him.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about it. How important is it to have like an OG, somebody that people can reconcile with like that, and how much of how much would Houston be different if they didn't have a Lil J?
Ooh. The thing is, we all was touching a little money before the music jumped out for us. Mm-hmm. So it was hard for Jay to tell us something. Being from the South Side, he can't really tell us nothing.
Yeah.
But when you're in the music game and you have outside problems, the best person to have mediate that is James.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And before internet, he was revered as the boogeyman. You know what I mean? Like I said on the other, it's like, it's not that they disrespecting him, it's just the internet makes him a real person. Mm-hmm. So anybody that's a real person, they gonna try to attack. I just think if he'd have left the internet alone and just let somebody else run it how Jay-Z do, and just kind of, it ain't really for us unless we doing what we doing. Personality type thing. You know what I mean? Like, and Jay, he mean that shit, but it sound like a threat. So he's sending you a warning for destruction. I would think the heavens up above, because he don't. He like, that's why Sauce Walker, young Jay. If he talking about it, oh, you can leave it alone, it's cool. But if he ain't talking about it, hey man, call mama.
Dang.
Call mama, it's over, man.
It's over.
Yeah.
Man, I just, like I said, man, when you look at, and I have to ask you about it, because you run a show, man. You know how it is, man. I mean, you've been around for a long time. You throwed a lot of parties down here. I don't know if, I hope they wasn't on the level of Diddy, but you had a lot of parties going on, and everybody was going down here. They was skating ring. They had Dewsum Park. Come over here after you leave Dewsum. You know what I'm saying? Tell me about how you feel about when you hear about what they doing with Diddy and how this situation is looking.
You want me to politically?
I don't give a damn how you do it. I just want to tell the truth. Your truth, how you feel about it. Yeah.
Have you ever heard that song? Come on, baby, power up with me.
Yeah, come on, babe.
Okay, I'm the second person rap on this song.
Yeah.
How we made this song was jigga 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 jiggas when they was $25 a piece, by the way, $30 a piece. Not that trash you got today that I don't want none of y'all to use or condone nobody to do no type of drug, but don't do no press pills. They killing you. Stop the perks, stop to this, stop to that. This me talking. The drink man, this is juice in my cup. Leave it alone, brothers. I just like my logo. But anyway, when we was doing that, that's when it was fun. You wake up the next morning, you still high, you got your wife, y'all. It was made to, like, repair marriages. Yeah. MDMA is just, So we had a lot of fun, bro. A lot of fun. And I just thank God that when it really popped, I went to jail. Yeah. And didn't get a chance because, bro, I don't know what my cancer ass would have been out here doing.
That's
because
right.
You got to think about money, power, fun, the world at your hand. Diddy has had this thing for 30 years.
Yeah.
What I think is he ain't by himself. And I think that every time a black man reach a billionaire status, that it's a conspiracy. Epstein killed himself. Everybody that was with Diddy, and trust me, I'm not no pro Diddy. Because I was cool until I seen that Cassie.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, I'm not with that.
Me neither. I don't think nobody else.
Your wife here, not respect. Let me tell you something. I would speak my mind if you was here or not. But the thing is, you don't do no woman like that, man. I got a mama that's in the ground, I love dearly. I got a sister that's in the ground, I love dearly, boy. And I got 5 girls. If you touch and one of mine like that, I'll sit in the penitentiary with my legs crossed, drinking pretty for the rest of my life, laughing at the soap opera. Anyway, but Diddy ain't alone.
I don't think so either.
Like R. Kelly wasn't alone.
I don't think so.
That team is just as much to blame as him. Let's make the white party the hype party. Let's just, everybody that I know went to Diddy party say they left at 12. Well, why y'all leave at 12? Man, it got weird after 2.
Dang.
So, I just feel like that's where a lot of he was rubbing shoulders with too much. I don't even want that much money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a lot of money, man, but I don't want that much money, man, because too much come with it.
Too much come with it.
I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? Like, 30 years of that much power and that much money, people careers, you can make them whatever, and these girls do whatever. Whatever you say. And now that's not enough, so now you need to do something else. Now you're getting weird. Me, I've been in prison, bro. I was in prison 5 years straight, 3 years the next time. Man, excuse me, Jamaica, when I couldn't believe when that was getting a little, I'd sit on my hand and numb this one and do my business with the other one just to change thoughts because boy is not in the program.
That's right.
I'm just gay for the stay. You see them, they be at the thing with their boy. You know how I go there, go to visitation and kiss on their gas and baby.
Did I just tell you that? No. Who told? I just told that story last night with Ali Sadiq on there. Same thing you just said.
That's
see,
my boy, shout out.
You see how that popped in there? The same exact thing. That's when confirmation come. You know when you been somewhere, you see that you like this nigga was just with this punk night.
And what's sad about that though? When you down there, you gotta see it, not see it. That's even sadder.
Yeah.
You
on
see
a lot of things.
You see it. But it ain't none of your business.
Yep, fights can break out anything. You don't get in there. Ain't yours.
And I'm the one in there because of the popularity when I'm in there, and they all want to come talk to me for some reason because if you not gay, they know it.
That's right.
If you got it in you,
it's coming out.
Y'all gonna argue.
It's coming out.
I say you want to see a tank change. You want to see a pod change. You want to see a block change. Throw one of them skunks in there and watch what happens.
That's right. You gonna see something.
Boy, you got 50 men in there. Now you finna see about 10.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 40 on the fences. Man,
that's right.
Why y'all arguing with him? Then that's like, I want to talk to me. And then here they come. They gonna tell me. I said, why you was arguing with that boy last night?
You melted it.
You know that's my baby. No, not South Park. So I don't want that kind of money, bro. I don't want it, bro. I don't even want to be tempted to have a Diddy party or this, that, and the third. But now, it's way past that now. But I'm just glad that, I got my health and I wasn't able to even be nowhere near the madness because temptation's something else, bro.
No, that's real. I gotta go into I did probably, like I said, 4 or 5 ESG interviews. Only one of them, two of them ain't out. Maybe 2, 3 of them ain't 2 of them ain't even out. That's how cold I am with it. But I'm just going. You brought out a different side of ESG when you interviewed him. I got some stuff that I didn't put out. Like, I knew, like, this is crazy. I'm being real. But your interview style and the way that you interviewed him because of y'all relationship was epic, man. Just how did you first meet ESG and, just what was that like? The first meeting point.
Oh, my God. Me and his best friend Boom from Lake Charles was already rocking and shocking. I was an I-10 skater. So we rocking and shocking, but before E left, we hadn't met. I went to his video shoot. We knew the same people and kind of ran the same circles, but we hadn't locked in. I hadn't all the way screwed up click yet. It hadn't done what it done. So when he went to jail after killing that boy, you know what I'm saying? It was self-defense, by the way. He went to jail for probation violation.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, man. So the whole time he was gone, we was waiting on ESG to come home. So my boy, that's his friend, Boom, started a record label called Black Hearted Records. Shout out Lil Legalize and Hard Job. They started a record label for him when he came home, and I kind of laced him up on how to do it. Took him to get the DBA. So when he came home, he'll be set up because he had got messed over with the swinging and banging deal.
Yeah.
He didn't get no money.
Yeah.
So I knew it was an easy layup for Boone to do what was going on. We was all filing Lil J, Master P, Cash Money. So I'm like, look, this is the blueprint. I'm giving it to my boy. We getting money together. So when he came home, he was black-hearted. I met him, and we went and did a screw tape that same night. And why? He messed my relationship up with Kiki that same night.
Oh, damn.
That was the night he said, nigga talking about ocean of funk something, you gonna make me put a slug in them big ass lips.
Oh, damn.
And Kiki was the man at the time.
Oh,
and we
yeah,
already,
yeah.
and then Fat Pep passed, and we all trying to, go through that. And Lord, so here it is, I'm on the tape. And Key, you know how Key is.
He ain't trying to hear that.
Black boy, he smooth with it. Even then,
he ain't even finna say nothing either.
he just ain't gonna say
That nigga
nothing
fly,
to you.
I love it.
He ain't gonna give you no response, no feedback. You ain't gonna
He
know
ain't doing
mad
none of
or
that. He ain't
when
finna
see
make
you,
you
it's
rich.
gonna be quick,
He
swift.
told me.
Oh, he's smooth. Oh, he's smooth.
That's
He
my
see
nigga,
me.
man.
Khaled.
That's my nigga, man. I ain't playing by
But when
Lil
I called
Kiki.
him, no answer.
I love it, man.
So
I love that
was
nigga,
my
man.
first meeting, and then you already know he had his addiction going on. And at that time, I was like, man, bro, if you just, but I couldn't talk down because everybody, I had my cup, I had different things going on as well. So, but I just seen it falling fast. But he was so hot when he came home.
Man. He
was on fire, man.
I told D-Rick, I said, man, he like, I ain't gonna say that. I said, nigga, that nigga ate that hoe up. Yeah, but I don't care what you say. That nigga, man, that man was different for him. He was hitting that hoe. He wasn't even in the video, but you knew, nigga.
What? I'm talking about nobody wasn't in the video.
Yeah,
If it wouldn't have been for that, he would have been. But it's all good. You know what I mean? So, but that's how I met Edo, man. But we bonded because he always looked at me like a big bro. You know what I'm saying? That
interview was epic. He telling you about how when this happened, when that happened. He had a lot of crazy stuff to happen. Losing his leg, cancer, all these different things. But for him, when I look at it, it's like, man, I gotta get this story because this guy right here means so much to our culture, bro.
Culture, man.
Yeah, I can't let it not be told, bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It was him, and it was the moment, and everybody think he was high. He was high the second one.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is ask, man. Oh, this here. He took off his everything and pulled when Eminem did that, told the boy everything bad about him.
Yeah.
So when it was his time to rap, he couldn't rap about it. He pulled that on y'all. He shared everything because he know everybody know everything, and he know I wasn't gonna let him make it, and we didn't prep for it.
Y'all didn't even prep.
We did what we do. Had a morning coffee, and I asked him, is it anything off the table? And he said, absolutely not.
Wow.
And we went in there, and that boy bared his soul on there, man. I'm talking about, man, to the point to where he made it so easy that I didn't even have to say nothing. I'm a talker.
Yeah.
And he didn't say nothing, which he taught me. That's who taught me right then and there. Okay, just let them talk.
Oh, yeah, that's something you got to learn.
Back. I had to learn that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and after that, now because I got the people in the, the talent to do it, but I want to ask you the question, answer it, do this, because you're not saying what I want you to say, right?
I know, it's just having a good time, too. You got to be careful. It's both ways, and we'll talk about it, but sometimes you boring, I'm gonna take over. I'm gonna do me.
I got to pick it up because Houston boring, bro.
If you not gonna go there, the nigga gonna be like, man, why you let him answer the question? Because the nigga wasn't answering the question.
And you ain't answering it right.
You ain't even answering it though. You barely even scratching the surface.
He taught me how to just let people live in their own truth.
Man, that was a hell of an interview.
Right. And I just sat there and I shut up and I let him go and I just guide him. Because it was 3 things I wanted to know. And it was like, man, are you through it? Are you tired of the shit?
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of praying for you.
That's real.
When you gonna go home?
Yeah.
When you going to your son and your wife? You're not, you did hit that highway. You got a lot of money, but rap saved you.
That's real.
Rap saved you and it still can. And 3, what's wrong, bro?
Yeah.
You in and out the hospital. Talk to me. What's wrong? Do you need a hug? Do you need some money? And then when I found out he backed by all that money down there, man, it's what they got it going on down there. They really playing with he right now. He really at the top of his game.
Yeah.
But you can't see it because of the drugs.
That's real. That's real.
And he living in it.
Yeah.
Like he letting you know, like, man, that closet drug, no, I'm on the table with this. I'm finna be like, Pimp C didn't even let you know he did that.
That's right.
Nobody who did that let you know. All them old players, it's a closet thing. But he answered all three of those questions, and that's where they came from. The whole interview came from them three questions. And he gave me more than I bargained for.
Wow. I see you over there, man. I'm looking at the chain. The chain is one deep, man, and that one deep is serious. Like
zero.
So that's zero. So I wanted to talk about zero just for a second.
Let's go, cause I want to just something about that too. But we'll talk about that next.
Okay.
Zero. That's my brother. Everybody know too the hard way. That's our group. You know what I mean? I'm like. I'm his better half, and sometimes I'm his worse half.
Yeah. Need but all that.
We just like got the screwed up clique, everybody, Pokey and Kiki hang. ESG and Screw hang, Big Mo and such hang. And I was start doing the album with Trae first. Cause Trae the businessman.
Yeah.
Ro was locked up, and then when he got out, we was already working on his. He was doing some things called Slab Edition. So we was doing it, and Ro came over there, which I had met him through Herman Fisher and Screw a couple people, but we hadn't made that brother connection we got. So when he came over there, that's when we started stepping out, and Trae don't do he don't smoke, he don't do nothing.
He don't do nothing. It was Dougie D too in there at first, wasn't it?
Yeah, but see, Dougie D wasn't there right then. They was on
it
break.
They had broke up already?
They had broke up.
Okay, so you talking about after they broke up.
This is one of the times, one of the many times Ro and Trae came back together.
Yeah, because they definitely... They thought they were cousins at one time. They were so close.
You can't tell them they ain't R.I.P. I mean, not R.I.P., but Free Dinky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's Big Bro. He made sure he doing like 8 life sentences. But that's Trae brother. But he the reason they even together. But I made him, we got close over there. And as we got closer, we found out we doing the same things. And then he went to jail and I went to jail when I Hate You.
Oh, yeah.
We was in jail together and I had Power Up. So we both had 2 hits on the radio in jail, so we going to court every morning and we just start bonding. And when we got out, we started hanging. And next thing you know, we just, years passed and we became the brothers that we are.
Wow.
You know what
that's
I mean?
Hard.
Like, I love that boy.
And that's why you were the one deep chain.
Oh, yeah. You gifted this to me about 5-6 years ago.
You always represent the one deep.
I don't even wear it unless I'm coming on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't even, this is my son chain. This is my son. I basically my son on it, because you know how they is. We take it off, he gonna wear it. You know what I mean? I like the cleaner diamonds, the more grown look. You know what I mean? But that's my brother. I rep it. I got my own thing, but I always rep for him.
Man, that's cold, man. I love it. I love the one deep, man. I love the way that whole brand, the way he is as an artist. You can't beat him, man. He solid with the rhymes. You know what I mean?
No,
solid with it, man. So like you gotta tell me, like, how was it when you seen them get into it down here? How did you deal with that, being that you was locked in with both of them?
I never got in their business. Ro loved to make a joke about this before this happened. He loved to say, "He your homeboy."
Oh yeah.
You know how you and your partners be like,
yeah, that's your homeboy. Because that's love. You love him, but you gonna let you know it's you know how
still mess with him.
That's right.
So I don't mess with him. That's your partner.
Yeah, that's right.
So anytime something come up, Trae's always then my homeboy. I'm just not finna be in the middle, and then when y'all get back cool, and here I am sitting here looking like a fool.
That's the way it be. That's exactly.
I'm not that friend.
That's the way it be.
Hey, brother, I love both y'all, period. But I hang with Ro. This is my brother. Now, when that happened, it tore me up. They woke me up with it, bro. Ro didn't even want to call me. They called me. And I got the call from, I want to say it was somebody, and they was like, "Man, you must ain't heard." Early in the morning. I said, "Oh, Heavy, our manager called."
Yeah, shout out Heavy.
He said, "You must ain't heard because you still in the bed. I just knew you was running around here with your head cut off." I said, what? He 50 Cent. I said, damn, because he wanted me to go with him. I didn't go because I just ain't with all that out right now. He got to be something. He said, man, they rode, trading, jumped on road. They didn't jump on. I said, what, they had a fight? Okay, so what? No, they jumped on him.
Wow.
Like, hold on, what you mean, they? The ABN jumped and stomped Roe out at the 50 Cent thing. Bro, you lying. Trae wouldn't even dream of no shit like that. Man, I called Roe. He didn't answer. I called Trae. He didn't answer. And then when I called Roe right after that, he answered.
Oh, man.
He already in his act. He laughed. Man, I'm good, bro. I wasn't going to even call you. Don't be on here tripping. I'm good. Chill out. Trae click in. I said, hold on, here go Trae right here. So I click him in. I don't even think I said Trae, here go Trae here. I think I just automatic. I start going in. I was yelling so I lost my voice. No, on Trae. Because I'm like, who the hell you think you is? Jump my brother, man. You know, if I was there, man, what the hell? You know that's a boss. He got to be a sit-down for somebody to put their hands on a maid one. And nigga say he was looking at me. He didn't know Ro was on the phone. He was looking at me with that. And I know I rode dude with the glasses on. He looking at you. First of all, he can't see.
Yeah.
In one eye, he can't see.
Can't see out of one eye.
It's not great vision. He got it fixed now, so y'all don't try him. But then his vision was messed up. So when people think he missing them in high side and like, I know Ro seen me, he ain't speak. He didn't.
Wow.
But his attitude don't help. It don't help. Who he is, you know, how he is don't help. And he don't give a fuck. So he wants you to think that. If you think I seen you and didn't speak, then you must be on some anyway. So go and think what you think and feel how you feel. That's what type of person he is. He's just a straight shooter. That's why I love to death. So Trae say, he walked up to me, he crossed the room cracking his knuckles and doing this. He with his lady friend at a 50 Cent event, enjoying himself. The man ain't even seen y'all over there. But he think he at the bar popping his knuckles at him and all this. So when he walk outside, he says he taking pictures with a friend of ours, Bird. And he said, hey man, when you finish taking pictures, man, let's walk and let's rap and cap. Let's walk, rap and cap a little bit. Hey man, we was brothers, cousins, business mates, this, that, and the third. If I see you somewhere and we get into it, and you with your girl, man, I'm not for even if it's static. And I tell you, let's walk, rap, and cap about it. That's what we finna do. If I got my boys over here, not finna separate you or embarrass Houston in front of 50 Cent to settle the thing with you. So when he walked over there and he finished, he said, while he was taking a picture, he said, man, we finally finna get this shit behind us. That's what Rose saying in his head. Hey, man, hell yeah, fuck it. I need to talk to this nigga. We finna get this shit behind us. So he walk over there thinking like, what's up, bitch? You know, you'll see it, well, you know how we do. What's up? Oh, you good? What's up? What's on your mind, bitch? You know, not like aggressive, like, what's up? Trae say he walked over there tall, like Schwarzenegger, like he was finna just beat the whole 8 of them up. And I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, looking with his face, he don't know Ro on the phone. And this all the conversation I'm gonna divulge. That boy say, so I'm ugly? That's why you hit me, nigga? Boy, we must have died. Hit the floor. I couldn't eat because I'm mad. And now you the Ro a comedian. Like, all that shit be an act, bro. It's about how you approach him. Yeah. So if you act like a fan, he gonna treat you like a fan. Yeah, if you act like a real one, he gonna treat you like a real one.
That's real.
That's just how he is.
That's it.
Man, the boy busted up. Now, mind you, these people ain't talked in years, said 2 words to each other in years. This the first thing he said. Trae must have died laughing. I died laughing. They did Kiki call. So we got, it's me, Kiki, Ro, and Trae on the phone.
Wow, that's dope.
And I recorded the whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? I had to just for, you know, just So can't nobody say someone said.
That's right.
Don't make me pull the receipts. And what came of that conversation, beside that beautiful laugh that them brothers needed to have, was, hey man, we know it's some footage out there. We gonna just track it down. Let's leave it alone. And we gonna call Isaiah Carey, and we gonna go on there, and we gonna say, hey man, yeah, we had a problem, because everybody knew about it, but we straight. Y'all look forward to something you might have been waiting on your whole, for a minute now, to deter the fakeness, because the way it happened, I didn't know, but they already knew. It happened to Roe, and Trae them did it, so I'm the only one on the phone that don't know how serious it was.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, because Rap-A-Lot did it and he didn't have a scratch on him. They jumped on him one time, but the people, Jay Son, love Roe, so they was just throwing him instead of hitting him. Because Jay said, get him right. So he throwing him around the club a little bit and make it look like they touched him up, but he came right on that game one-on-one. I don't got a scratch on me. Talking like Pimp. So I didn't know how serious it was. So the game plan was for them two to sit down on Isaiah Carey and say that, and then we were just gonna watch it on the brook. Whether they became friends back again after this, but the world is shut down with any, because Trae got a lot of shit to lose with what he's doing with the floods, and he could run for mayor and win. Why he want to be a rapper, I have no idea. He could be the next mayor of Houston, Texas, if he wanted to. Them endorsements gonna fall if this come out. So the next morning, we stay on the phone 4 hours, me and Trae stay. Anybody that ever been on the phone with Trae during a situation know you have to talk to him for days.
Yeah.
Now go to sleep. Like when you was young and you and your girl go to sleep and the phone's still there. You there? Yeah, I'm here. What's up? I just letting you get a little sleep, nigga. Yeah, so how we gonna finish this here?
Yeah.
Trae getting to the bottom of it, man. He don't play, man. When he trying to find out something or want to know something, y'all on the phone. We stayed on the phone another 2-3 hours trying to track, because it was like a little bit coming out here, a little bit coming out there. We in their DM, hey, take that down. Hey, don't let that get out. We'll pay you, whatever. Just take that down. Get up the next morning, and Instagram then went in the nuts. My brother on the ground folded up, and Jay turned a little bit himself over like he working him. And it's looking like he just bowed down to this man. Looks can be deceiving, but what fight start on the ground?
That's real.
Have you ever had a fight and y'all both was on the ground?
It's another part of the tape somewhere.
So what they didn't know is while they was at the gas station laughing about what they had did after they jumped him, somebody recorded them. Take out this part, take out that part. Man, I can't be seen on there. Man, I got all the receipts. Man, I can't be seen on there. Man, do what you do. Y'all really dumb. Why you pick that jury up, bro? Hey, I'm the one got the jury back. See, so while they was doing that, he didn't know somebody was recording them. So when they put that out, they edited it and only showed it looking like J-Ton just zero up. J-Ton, see, the problem was between J-Ton and Zero. So now J-Ton has his vindication. His album get ready to come out. I just beat up Roe, nigga. I told y'all I was bad. And Trae looked like he was saving the day, right? First day. I'm crying like a baby. I want to kill now because we just made a bond on this phone. But I get on a couple of shots. I'm like, hey, man, we good. That's when Roe did to the bar. I told him, he said, what I need to do now? So me and his lawyer was like, it look bad, bro. It look like they trying to, it look bad, and we can't do what we would have done if we was 20. I'm gonna have to go with you, but please don't take me from my kids, bro. Cause we finna go there. The way they did you, God, I'm talking about, bro, like what? So I said, let's just pray about it. Prayed about it, called Isaiah Carey. He asked, was he still coming? Because it was set up for him and Trae to go.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, man, go. Go on there and tell them people what happened.
I remember when that happened.
Go tell him what happened.
But Trae wasn't on there.
He was supposed to be, but it was more important for him to drop that tape the next morning to vindicate his little brother and make them look good than repairing his relationship with the hardest rapper, his cousin, you know, supposed to be great friend who you started this with, like Bun and Pimp. It was more important to make J-Town look like he was vindicated. It was more important to make them look tough while 50 Cent was here than to just hold tight and don't even put it out. But this is how God worked. Yeah, he went on there and told his truth because he's an artist. He's not the street nigga that y'all want him to be no more. He 20 years, he the only one out the screwed up clique besides Lil Flip that kept rapping and Kiki. They kept rapping. The rest of us already had money. So when it got slow, we just got back to what we know. Mm-hmm. They kept rapping. Holding it down. Hey, man, go on in telling people the truth, bro. Because your fans need to know you ain't no hoe like this here, man. We've been boxing for the last 3 years, man. Practicing. And boxing is different from fighting, if you know.
That's right.
So we all in there looking goofy. We had GT, DJ GT, Slim Thug, Milton, shout out Milton, had us all in there getting our hands together for boxing, not street fighting. The man had been doing it for 3-4 years, so I guarantee you, Trae, he nice too, but it would have been a fight. It wouldn't have been no, I'm scared.
Yeah.
That was so 8 niggas don't knock my teeth out of my mouth and I don't look like a E.T. deformed child walking up out here. Who gonna beat 8 people? Nobody know that. Just look like a one-on-one fight. That's how they designed it to look.
Wow.
The next day, the boy who recorded them at the thing recorded his angle of everything. And that's when the truth came out. That's when it came out, and that's when the table turned. Because the first day everybody was, damn, that boy Zero, oh boy, that nigga folded under pressure, all that old tough talk. They was happy. When that second day came, everybody was, boy, that boy Trae a hoe. Showed the truth. They jumped him, pulled him over there, knocked him, put him on the grind, kicked him, beat him, all in the head. Yeah, they did my brother bad. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand, like, these
God
guys
don't like ugly though.
Man, I mean, you and Trae though, how are you guys' relationship now since all of this happened?
Man, bro, he gave me the jury back the first day before they released all that. And we talked. He might, man, just fix it, man. Because he know if there's anybody can fix it, it's me. Mm-hmm. So that's why the first day when I was doing interviews, I wasn't like trashing Trae. I wasn't doing none of that because I'm like, I got to still represent Hawk not here, Screw not here. Mm-hmm. I got to still some kind of way bring some damage control to this thing, but still rep for my brother. But to this internet, it looked like I was riding that fence.
Yeah.
And boy, you can't ride no fence. You gotta pick a side or get out the way. Mm-hmm. And that's what. And when I used to read comments, that's what somebody told me, and they switched my game up. And that's when I went in and went off. And I haven't really talked to him since. I talked to J-Ton, and because Ro and Trae not the problem, they won't get hurt. Them youngsters that run with us and them youngsters that run with him, them the ones in the clubs that got these one deep chains on and the ABN chain, them the ones that's gonna collide and mama's gonna be needing flowers and black dresses and all that fuck. So we don't want none of them to get hurt. Man, we went to Lil J, Trae declined the boxing match. So guess what? It's over. You know what I'm saying? What else can we do?
Wow.
So
man, when you look at it though, it's something to where these guys was like brothers.
Yeah.
And they were and they had some great music together, man. When I look at Trae, you know, a lot of people when I go out of state, me and Trae done met on a few occasions. I met Zero for the first time when I was with Don Key when they brought me down here, and we was hanging out at a live. It was a live. Don Key had a album he was releasing. Can't Stand the Rain.
Yeah,
that was it.
Forever. Yeah,
Can't Rain Forever. That was it.
Oh, you was here for that?
Yeah, I was with Bud. I ain't see you there.
I came late.
Came late. Cause me and Kiki got stuck in the elevator.
You saw the performance?
Yes, I was in the performance. If you look at the end, right before Sauce Walker started rapping doing this freestyle.
He wasn't there. That's a different one.
Oh, yeah, be a different one.
They did one right before that. I know the one you talking about.
Yeah.
You wasn't there.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, you wasn't there. I came all the way from Dallas.
Elevator.
Yeah, nigga, I would have seen you? You don't think I would have seen every nigga from Bun? Everybody was hollering at me that night. Power Wow was there. Yeah, we
was at 5015.
That's right. Yeah. We was at. I don't forgot.
I think I was at House of Blues.
Yeah. That's where we was at.
You was there for 713 Day, I think.
No.
That was for the album.
No, that was for the album.
Okay.
The Rain Can't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but the one thing I can say is, man, like the way they treat you guys down here and the love y'all get, man, you know, y'all got a big responsibility to the city, man. A lot of people, you know, wish they could get the love that y'all get down here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of love down here. When I'm down here, it's like, what the hell, man? Like, what is going on, man?
And then it's our essays, too, which I got to shout out.
Oh, they love it, bro. They love it.
That's why I love about those.
Shout out to Big Tony. You know, I always call you.
You know what I'm talking about? Brick Baby.
Young Easy, all them niggas, man.
Wolfpack Brick, not Brick Baby, but Wolfpack Brick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Young S.A., hey man, like I told them, they here and they ain't going nowhere. Because guess what? This day, Texas was once theirs, and they back for the claiming, man.
What do you think about Power Wow? When we first seen Power Wow, I'm like, white guy rapping, bro.
I ain't think it was gonna work,
bro. But the sound, he sounded like a brother.
He's a DJ.
It messed me up when I seen that come about. Like, what did you think about that when it first happened?
He was a DJ, so I knew who he was, and he was a hard-working DJ. He was.
This was before he made Chameleon.
Yeah, like they was. I think they already knew each other, but they was working, and Power used to DJ and Chameleon I used to rap. So, and then they started to color change and click or whatever.
That's right.
But I used to see how he used to hustle out in the front, have his flyers and his CDs, and I say, boy, that boy, if he get somebody to get behind him. But when he first started hearing the songs, I didn't know it was him because it sounded like a brother.
It sounded like a brother.
And when I put the two together, T Ferris put the okay, all right. I'm like, damn. I say, oh shit, it's gonna super work because any essay or any black person that white person that sound like they from Texas, we got an accent.
Got a certain sound.
And if that play over to the world, they love it. Everywhere in the world, they love that Texas accent. It's almost like Miss Jamaica accent. They love that Jamaican accent. Men, women, don't matter. They love that Texas accent, man. And so since he got it, I said, oh yeah, he gonna get him. That's the white Eminem. That's the Texas Eminem. That's what I used to call him, the People's Champ.
Yeah, the People's Champ.
Yeah, and he a genuine.
He a genuine dude, isn't he?
And my boy Corey Blunt Free Home is out now. He was the Slab King, and he called himself the Slab God. He wanted to buy Corey a slab and let him put him and one together. That's how Periods never knew him before he came home, but just out of respect to the respect we have for Corey Blunt, he wanted to do that. And Corey, you know, that's why he ain't been on no interviews and nothing. No, he just like a person that don't, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's through with that life. He had a life sentence. He don't want to be reminded of it. He got a different, you know what I mean? He don't want nothing to pump him up to get back out there, nothing. Like he just cool with however it went, and he just home now.
Wow.
But yeah, he declined, but that would have been nice. But that just shows you the heart of Power.
Who would you want to interview that you haven't been able to interview? If you could interview anybody that you wanted, you know.
Jay-Z.
You want to interview Jay?
I love to sit down and pick the mind of Jay-Z. We had a brief run in. When they did the Miss Carter tour down here in Houston, they invited us all, and they had us backstage. And like Blue Ivy was young, they brought her back there, and I got the shirt with me and Beyonce. It's on my Instagram, and the laugh text the same here. That tape was so popular that if you was somewhere in that age group, you knew that tape because it had everybody from Screwed Up Clique before there was somebody on it. We sold like 20,000 the first week. You know what I'm saying? And she called Jay. She said, excuse me. 1 second. We took our picture for you. Babe, come here. She said, this tape I was telling you about. Mike D, this Fat Pat Mike D. He a fan of Fat Pat.
Oh.
He's a fan. His favorite group is UGK. And one of his favorite rappers is Fat Pat.
Yeah. I be on Jay a lot, man, because I be, you know, I don't know. I'm tough on everybody when it comes to the South. I be like, man, we got to get... Like when it come down to us and what we do as a collective, man. Hold on. It's just a collective for me to say, man, we gotta somewhere. We already getting what we supposed to get. You can't stop us. That's the one thing. But when it come down to the pinnacle of the South and the artists, man, I always say, Mike D, when you go back in that Rolodex and you start looking at who had the hardest album, They don't even talk about what we did down in the South. A lot of times on these press runs, you hear them on these top whatever. We go up there to these billboards. We all our artists be acting like they want to get something from them, but they don't give them nothing. They don't even recognize. Like I tell people, when you go back in, you say, "Well, man, what was the hardest rap artist album back in the '90s, early '90s?" And you might say something up on the East or West Coast, but I'm gonna say Big Mike or something like that because of the way my ear was and what I was driving and riding to. 8 Ball and MJG and them had their time, UGK, but you never hear them mention when it comes to just a variety of top albums, you know, Outkast, you know, Goody Mob, you know what I'm saying? But the South is the South. South is the state, bro. Yeah.
And if it was anybody in the South, it ain't because there's nobody that I ain't gonna touch. I got, since we've been working, I got over 100 interviews already. And a lot of them I can't even use because I got better throughout time as I was learning that I got to redo. Because I was making so many mistakes,
right.
Camera mistakes, talking mistakes, etiquette. I didn't know.
We all went through it.
So I'm redoing them, but there's nobody that's living in this South we can't touch.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And the only reason Jay-Z is because if you look at who he helps, is why I say that. Beyonce, his wife. Megan Thee Stallion. He helped Travis Scott. People don't know behind the scene, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Even though Wayne, Louisiana, he's still ours. He went to U of H. He got his swag here.
You mentioned T. Ferris earlier. Like, what did T. Ferris mean to Pow Wow and mean to Swisher House? And who was he when it comes down to his whole journey? Let's be real.
I mean, T. Ferris was the boots on the ground. T. Ferris was the one that put Mike Jones in that car and put Pow Wow in that car and hit Texas and said, we finna do this. G-Dash and Watts was the CEOs. Ferris was boots on the ground. That's why he can do it again and again. And again, Ferris is the coldest one that A&R road manager that ever came out of Texas. I'm serious. I know everybody like to get rainwater, but I don't know a lot about rainwater. But I would tell you this: Ferris got nothing but plaques. He has no misses. Think about it. Who he miss with? Nobody. Every time he tried, he did it. And DSD-1 make him be considered, but that wasn't no miss, but we had a whole movement when Stunner Bam came. Still wasn't no miss because that helped him start at 1501.
Man.
And then 1501 catapulted him to where they at now. And now they back independent. How you do that?
Wow. I just have to ask you about that. I mean, even, like I said, it's just a lot of people. Carl loved the music. That's why he got in it. To be honest with you, he didn't have to get in it. I asked him, why did he get in it? I'm like, why? Why would you waste your time? Why? You already got everything. And he's just like, I like doing it.
Nah, that ain't why.
Why?
Why you think?
He a baseball player. All baseball players don't have that popularity. They have the money, but they don't have the popularity. They walk in the club, don't nobody know who they is. But DeAndre Hopkins walk in the club and they, what's up, DeAndre Hopkins in the field, Jerry Rice here. You know, you don't get that being a baseball player. But everybody know you got this silly check. So Carl is a party guy, man.
He like to get out.
Yeah.
So he had the money, just didn't have the power.
He didn't have the power or the popularity. And that's why he was on stage with cell phones with Meg, and that's why they sit there and work. You know what I mean? Because you wanted to be, and it'll never work because you want to be the star. You should just rap. I told him that a million times.
You told him that?
All the time, man. Carl, why don't you just rap? When him and Faz broke up, I had to mediate that shit. I had to be his friend and hear him sit here and talk shit about Faz. And Faz never talked shit about him, but it's like, but I met Carl through Ferris, so I'm not finna stop being your friend because y'all fell out.
Yeah, but you mediated it though.
Nah, because it ain't no helping them. When
you talked to him?
I tried, you know what I mean? And I would try, but his hate for Ferris is just on another level. You know, the thing with them two is Ferris, and it's just real G talk. he was kind of handling Ferris when Ferris was there.
Okay.
And as a man, especially somebody who got that much money, you don't realize what you're doing when you're talking to me a little bit too much in front of these women, and I can't really, because I'm going to lose my job. See, think about millionaires, he was already a millionaire. It ain't nothing for him to stop messing with you today. Oh, I don't care. Don't answer your call no more. Now your life changes. Because Ferris put everything in the 1501. He stopped everything he was doing to assist his childhood friend and got shitted on. He got his percentages, gave the little J for free. All his work, but look how God worked. Look how Trae did it when he left them boys. And now look at Eminem, 50 Cent, Same thing happened to Ferris, man. I say you the Dr. Dre story, boy. Don't be tripping, man, because see, Carl not in this, he already rich. He's 300 million up. He can't relate to me and you. He can't relate to no broke niggas. Like, what the hell? Like, y'all, broke. I used to tell Carl all the time, I say, the problem is broke people and rich people don't even think alike. You mad because they mad because they can't pay their rent. Oh, they act like, man, at the end of the world. It is.
That's real. It definitely.
I can't think if my rent ain't paid. I'm sorry. How am I rapping my rent ain't paid? I'm going to pay it. I ain't going to pay it. Shit.
I got to ask you this, man, before I get you off here. Tell me about your political belief. Are you with Trump or Kamala Harris, or you don't know? You don't know what to do? I mean, what is going on?
This is the only year that I can tell y'all to say that. I don't know, because it's like, do I want my money with Trump or do I want my black woman to make history? And it's like, then they shoot my boy in the ear. It's like a game.
They trying to kill him
They're
again.
not even hiding the agenda no more, because we all know that who we put in office is not the one making the decisions. We just got to face that. So I do want to see a black woman before I, leave this earth, to say that I've seen a black woman, but is she the right black woman? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is a woman fit for that position? I don't know. Is she Miss Jamaica?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so she knows. But me, I don't know. And the thing with Trump, I know when he was here, my rent wasn't late, man.
That's what everybody is saying. Everybody thinking about the money where it has to do with Trump.
Cause we men, we go hunt. Y'all just so pretty, just stay pretty.
We try to hustle, man.
We bring the line, the bow, the dog, the everything back, throw it in, y'all cook it. But man, I don't know, man. Trump just make it so cause see, like one thing we tired of right now is this recession. And I know Trump would get in there and make some dollars happen, but sometimes dollars ain't everything. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't even want to talk bad about Kamala. You know what I mean? Period, Ms. Harris. Period. I pray she win. But I heard that it's a little background with it. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
It's a close race, though. That's all I can say.
Yeah, so I think she gonna win, though. That's what I think.
You think? Well, let me ask you this, man.
I think she gonna get him.
I mean, you've seen everybody down here. People come from miles away. I got a partner down here. I told y'all East Texas too. Al D been hanging out with Key. Have you ever listened to some Al D 300 music?
Nice, been on Al D 300. That's my boy. What up, boy? That nephew. I love him to death. Why you think Kiki don't sign nobody? The last person Kiki co-signed, because I don't think he signed him. I think they got like a joint venture, because Al a boss. You know what I mean? But was Cal Wayne.
Yes, sure was.
He ain't got time for that. He know he was a joker. He know he was hell. He know it's just like having kids. You know you got your mama hell.
Yeah.
And what she tell you? Yo, them kids gonna give you 7 times. They gonna get you. Especially if you have some pretty little girls. And you know what, boy, we don't have no defense for them little girls. And that's what it is. He don't want his karma.
He don't want his
karma.
karma.
For him to step up with LD 300, let me know that, first of all,
they've been rocking. And Big Pokey, man, they listen, man, they got together on that last collab that they all three done together, man. I'm gonna tell you something. I was pushing for that Big Pokey interview too. I was pushing. They told me you got to go eat some barbecue or hang out at his house to get that nigga on the show. I'm like, I don't know what I'm about to do, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Crab
and then
legs.
He passed away, man.
Crab legs. Just go. He piles them up that high.
He love them.
Or take him to Waffle House. $2. He ordered bacon by the pound.
Man.
I said, Poke, you ain't heard that ESG story? What he said about me? He said that's the only time he got mad. I said, Poke, I said, man, how you order that? The boy had bacon stacked up to him.
And he ate it all.
The way he tell me. I said, I just want to know how you order it. Do you tell him 50 pieces of bacon? Like, how? I'm just like, shit. Watch me, nigga. Watch your weight. He knocked it down. Poke don't play. We was in L.A. at Master Burgers. If you ever been, they make burgers like this here, and if you eat it all, it's free. Poke sat there and told them people, that's all we got to do. Like this, bro. He cut it in 4 ways. And he the type of eater that take his shirt off. He love eating. Like, if you think about it, giving it to her, like filet mignon, hood rat, superstar, tried to find me everything food. Every line is food. Man, I eat steaks, I eat shrimp side and keema for a rocker arena. That boy sat there, bust that thing down 4 ways and knocked each quarter section off. Each little quarter section about 2 burgers. He just sat there, he had his shirt off and hit it that other section and bust him down and say, y'all, I'm gonna wrap that up. Is everybody food free or just out? He bad, man, but I love my brother. You just had to feed him, you'd have got him.
Oh, dang, man, I should have do that, man.
A pound of lamb, a ham, and a bag from Amsterdam.
What did you think about it when we lost B King and he 39 like that? R.I.P. to B King.
R.I.P. B King, man. We lost to Luke Skywalker, Houston of H-Town. Mm-hmm. Talented, in his own lane, and will never be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It was a hard one to swallow, man. We woke up and it's just like, damn, man.
Another one.
Here goes another one, man. And we lost it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, hey, man, where it be? Like
I was still hurt and poking, like them sting.
Yeah, them tough, man. Them tough laws. I got to interview B King. I interviewed him.
Did?
Yeah.
He was next on my list.
Yeah, I got the interview.
One I didn't get to do.
I got to interview B King.
I was sick with that one, man.
Man, it was well worth it. I got to anytime I do one, and I'm about to ask you that now. Like, how important is God to you in your life?
God is everything. I'm Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah is everything to me. Allah got me through everything that I feel like He's now helped me. I've now found my purpose with this podcasting. Okay. And because I prayed to make a difference. I had a dream. And it was like, the dream was like, is 100 million, 75 to, what that do? I said, well, if you give me 100 million, I'd consider. And it was to be a podcaster. I don't know if it was after watching that Gilly thing that it subconsciously got on my mind, but it bothered me so hard that I was having money trouble. And this economy, everybody having money trouble. And I went and I spent the last of my money on, I thought I was gonna get a setup like yours. Yeah. But I only had like about $8,000. But I'm looking on Amazon. And
they ain't no joke, is it, man?
Oh no, they say the camera's $139, $140.
You don't want deal, man.
I said, I'm finna get about 10 of them. I don't give me 10 cameras, give me some of them stands. I had my basket set out. I had about 2,500 in my basket. I'm finna be a podcaster. Man. I'm finna tell these stories, boy. Look at here. And my boy say, man, D got it. Sonny Bobo. He say, hey, man, shout out Sonny Bobo, got it for us. Yeah. Man, he said, bro, you don't want none of this. You got this. He said, but I don't even think this stuff gonna work if we pull up to your house. You gonna get a phone this big? Oh, man. So when we finally went looking, I realized that 5,000 only bought one camera. I was like, damn.
Man.
Can I use the restroom?
Yeah, but I'm gonna set it down.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing.
Man, I want to say, man, because that God question is one of my last questions.
Yeah, man.
Top 3 artists of all time, dead or alive?
Top 3 dead or alive right now. 0. Number 1. Right now, Sauce Walker is like, and I've been listening to him.
Okay. Oh, that's a bad boy.
Ain't that something? And dead or alive, I gotta give it to. I'm just gonna randomly poke it, man, because I want to say pimp. You know what I mean?
It's tough, ain't it?
So,
even on the dead or alive.
Can I do something special? Can I go 3 alive, 3 dead, and then, or is it just it?
That's it. That's it.
Okay, well that's it then. I'm gonna stick with it. That's
man, thank you so much, man, for coming on Boss Talk 101. We love you, Mike D.
I love you too, man. Thank you.
Hey, man, it's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101 where the bosses talk.
And we out.